Oh, say does that.
This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. Najee Marshall is out there with Nikola Jokic. Then it's Ty Jerome, then there's Powell, and it's Sensabaugh in at the shooting guard position. And so it's Portis who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. And the layup falls.
That's just a case of pure strength and effort by Bobby Portis.
And here's Denver. Pass to Jokic. Now Powell. Jerome feeling it out a bit. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. No luck on that one. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian Keefe had a few moments to share with me. I asked him the obvious. Is there anything you can do to slow down Jokic? He was surprisingly candid with his plan, and he said they want to force him to switch out onto the perimeter shooters, hoping that he expends a lot of energy and create favorable mismatches. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Over to the wing. Here's Rollins. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Pass to Johnson. Tip! And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Nuggets have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Now Jokic from behind the arc. Rebounded by Toure.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution, and some of it's just bad luck.
From 9 feet. Portis against Jokic. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Toure. Denver grabs the miss. Their last encounter was in Denver.
And last time out, they seized the advantage with their defensive pressure. They did a great job of just forcing a lot of turnovers.
And that really was the difference. I mean, it requires a ton of energy to play that harassing style. It'll be interesting to see if they can do it again tonight. Tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Now here's Jerome. Coming off a 22-point game against the Lakers. Pass to Sensabaugh. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
Classic Jokic move right there. The defense is drawn to him inside, so he sends the ball right back out. He plays with such a high IQ.
Here's Johnson. Coming off a 28-point game against the Clippers. Drives to the hoop. Yep, that one goes.
Great speed for Johnson, especially with his size. I mean, he got to the rack in a hurry.
Jerome passes to Jokic. Back to Jerome. And here's Jokic. He's covered by Bey. Now Jokic. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
And he also contributed a couple blocks, too. Just a glimpse at the impact he had on defense.
Pass to Toure. Washington moving the ball around. Here's Rollins. 11 points for him last game against the Clippers.
Terrific all-around effort. He did a great job of creating for himself and others.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. And this is a tough time of the season, Grant. A few months in with a few months to go.
Yeah, B.A. You know, for the players, this is when they start to feel the grind of the regular season. A lot of the guys are dealing with nagging fatigue or mental weariness.
Wizards leading by 3. Outside Johnson. Pass to Bey. And the dunk by Bey.
Yeah, flashing that athleticism, Bey really packs a punch on these dunks.
Here's Sensabaugh. Powell surveying the D. Jokic with a screen on Johnson. Powell passes to Jokic. Nails it from 3. Jokic has got 5 now.
He'll knock it down from there, too. Jokic can put it in the bucket from all 3 levels.
Down low. The steal. Knocks it loose. Gets stolen by Johnson. Here's Portis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Nikola Jokic. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Wizards.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
And the first one at the line is good. When you watch Bobby Portis, he's extremely physical, but he can also space the floor, Clark.
Yeah, I like that combination, B.A. It makes him a unique matchup and a tough matchup. I mean, one play he's stumping and bumping you around, and then on the next play, he's knocking down the 3, and he's doing it all with great energy and intensity. An obvious fan favorite. It's all about hard work with Bobby Portis. That's how he proved himself in this league and how he makes a difference night after night.
Now here's Jokic. 5 points in the game. Powell, it's good.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so it's Portis who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
Thanks to their stellar defensive intensity, they registered a ton of stops in that one.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Here we are in the middle of the season. Let's see where the Western Conference standings sit. You look at the Nuggets, they're way down there in the conference, but still optimistic they can turn it around.
You're seeing where the Nuggets are. There's no doubt they feel the pressure mounting. I mean, failing to match those expectations from the start of the year is apparent.
And, you know, any fixes they've tried during the season have only compounded their problems.
Bey outside. Portis a screen. The 3 connects from downtown. Portis has got 7 points in the game.
This speaks to how assertive Portis is, and he's skilled at knocking it down off the catch, too.
Jokic passes to Jerome. Johnson against Powell. To the inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Norman Powell has grown dramatically as a playmaker. He's dangerous with the rock in his hands as a scorer and dime dropper.
Pass to Rollins. Johnson with it. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game.
Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
Jerome finds Jokic. Tipped. Jerome passes to Powell. Jokic with a screen on Portis. And Jokic throws it down.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on you.
Here's Traore. Pass to Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Here's Jerome. No made baskets yet. Now here's Marshall. Jokic with a screen on Bay to the paint. And the dunk by Jokic.
Jokic doing a nice job on the screen, solidly set, then rolls to the perfect spot for the score.
Outside Johnson. Traore for three. On target from range. Traore's got 5 points.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. The Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. All right, with this brief pause, let's take a look at the league's best passing teams. In third, the Nuggets.
The passing on this team is very strong. They really move the ball, and you can see it in the assist numbers.
Nuggets trail by 3. Well, Grant, this is the third season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid.
Well, you know, LeVert is pretty well put together at 6'7", which allows him to bang inside effectively.
They throw good, LeVert.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
And the Wizards making a change here. Whitehead's checked in. Both free throws good for LeVert. Here's Rollins. To the wing on the left. To the right side. Here's Whitehead. Good D by Payton. The Nuggets trail. Adams, the pass to Payton. Back to Adams. Denver moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Payton. Hey, from beyond the arc. LeVert. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
And, you know, we've talked about LeVert's vertical before, guys, and they're using it to be a force on the glass.
from deep. Johnson. Rebounded by Denver.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
And here's Hayes. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Back to Adams. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Want to stop Adams when he rolls, but honestly, Steven is such a force. Sometimes you can't stop him.
Up top, Johnson. He's checked by LeVert. Outside, Johnson. Lets it go from deep. And it's Bagley with the rebound.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
A minute 39 left in the first. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Norman Powell, he's checked in for Hayes. Here's Jovic. 9 points in his last outing. And stolen by Bagley. Pass to Payton. Now Adams. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. Adams a screen. And here's LeVert for three. Rebound Washington. Now here's Klingon. He's scoreless. Jovic passes to Agbaji. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
3 on 3. Here's Jovic. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Powell outside. Fires the three. Drops in the three. Powell's got his second basket on the night.
A volume shooter from deep. Powell will take that shot every time.
Here's Agbaji. For three. Adams grabs the miss. Payton up top. Oh, deflected. And that does it for the first quarter. It's Denver up by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Denver.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
They've got Brook Lopez. He's out there with Klingon. And it's Whitehead in a shooting guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Now here's Klingon. Yet to see a basket. Lopez passes to Whitehead. Back to Lopez. Pass to Agbaji. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the three. Whitehead can't get it to go.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Over to the left wing. And here's Lopez. Here's Agbaji. Jacks up a three. Knocks down the long J.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
Adams a screen. Powell for three. And he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest. Pass to Agbaji. They set the screen. With the drive. And he dunks it down.
Now That's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now here's Adams, and it's Powell off the drive. Count it, his 3rd and 5 attempts.
And for his stature, Norman Powell's very capable of finishing inside with authority.
We've got Steven Adams out there, Clark. What comes to your mind when you're asked about him?
Oh, I love his grit. I love his physicality, man. He is just an anchor when he gets in the paint, when he sets a screen. You just don't move this guy. And his hands are really good. I mean, he's a throwback. But boy, is he effective and impactful in the way he rebounds, sets screens, and defends. And he never shies away from physicality.
Denver shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
And so Powell nails them both. And when you have a multiple MVP like Nikola Jokic, there's pressure to put him in position to win it all, Clark.
Certainly agree with you there, B.A. Widely regarded as the best player on the planet, Jokic has the capacity to will them to victory single-handedly, but ideally, he shouldn't have to. He needs some additional reinforcement to complement his greatness.
Over the last month, these rookies have been cleaning the glass. Donovan Clingan, number 1.
Hey, the way he's been aggressively attacking the boards, you have to think he's earned the respect of his teammates.
Well, I tell you what, he just creates so many second-chance opportunities for his team when he's on the floor. I mean, last month was a huge one for him. Be interesting to see if he can keep it going.
Here's Traoré, 5 points in the game. Pass to Bay. Washington moving the ball around. And Lopez gets it to go.
That was not easy, but Lopez is solid at playing through contact.
LeVert passes to Adams. Now here's Powell. Outside for LeVert. The Nuggets need to get one up. And again, it's Denver missing.
Started out strong for three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
And here's Lopez from the arc. Fires, hitting the triple. Lopez has got 7 now in this quarter.
Part of Brook Lopez's value is his ability to space the floor, especially as a big guy.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Jokic is checked in for Adams. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Inside, here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Strong effort that time, producing the best look possible.
Washington's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Pass to Toure. Bay outside. Lopez, the screen. The 3 is up. LeVert with a rebound. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Now Jokic. Out to Bagley. Powell for 3. And the three-pointer goes. And it's a 3-point Denver lead.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
Clingan with a screen. Right at the free throw line. And another basket for Washington.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Powell. He's got 13. Off target with the 3.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Bay outside. Clingan with a screen. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Clingan's got his first bucket in this one.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Jokic's shot is good.
This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
Pass to Lopez. Bay against Payton. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Denver. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
There was just no sense of urgency to hit the offensive glass. They have to be disappointed in the lack of second chance points.
Yeah, I agree. Hard to win games when every offensive possession is one shot, then a jog back the other way to play defense.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keith. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Checked in for Washington. Keldon Johnson comes in for Lopez. And then for Denver, Marshall, he's checked in for Bagley. Sensabaugh comes in for LeVert. And Jerome subbed in for Payton. And it's Washington with the ball. Trailing by 4. Back to Portis. Over Jokic. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Pass to Toure. Here's Rollins. 6 to shoot. Outside Johnson. Fires it. Jokic grabs the board. The Nuggets lead by 4. Pass to Jerome. Marshall outside. Goes up from the top of the key. Count it. Marshall's got his second basket.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Here's Traore. Washington moving the ball around. To end the run. And it's Portis. That time on the assist from Bey. Bey's got 5 assists tonight.
This is Portis in his comfort zone, scoring deep inside.
Powell, a screen on Bey. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
And Denver making a change here. Bagley's checked in. And the Wizards with possession here. 7-point differential. Bey with a screen. Here's Johnson. Oh, Jokic with a block.
Excellent defensive positioning and anticipation from Jokic. Able to lock the rim down there. Good work. With no D around, you expect him to knock down that midi.
Clark, last year, Jokic had arguably one of the greatest offensive seasons in NBA history.
Absolutely amazing, B.A. I mean, he averaged a 30-point touchdown, triple-double, shooting over 57% from the field and 41 from 3. This guy is building one of the greatest legacies we've ever seen in the league.
Here's Portis after the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, Portis is cagey now. He's got a lot of savvy, and he's got skills, too.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
I think it's been a struggle for him at the line. He's been scuffling this season. I mean, he's pretty well below the percentage that he shot a season ago, and not quite sure why.
That free throw good from Portis. So hits one and misses one at the line. The Nuggets on offense. They're on a 17-7 run. Jerome passes to Bagley. Jerome outside. 3-pointer. Drains the triple. Jerome's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of 3-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Here's Traore. He has 7. Hey, no good.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Now here's Bagley. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Bey outside. To the middle. Here's Portis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Because Portis is an active scorer, he draws the D's attention, sometimes a little too much attention.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Steven Adams checked in for Denver. And the second free throw is good. Here's Jerome. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Pass to Sensabaugh. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Johnson. Wizards trailed by 10. Portis finds Bay. Portis the screen. Here's Rollins. Now Johnson. Shot clock at 5. For Adams. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Nuggets lead by 10 to the paint. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's Rollins. Portis the screen. Rollins passes to Portis. Over Adams. Portis shot is off. Pass to Jerome. And there's the call on Saddiq Bey. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
.121 left in the first half. Here's Bagley. Rebounded by Toure. The Wizards trail by 12. Outside Johnson. Pass to Toure. Back to Johnson. To the inside. And then Portis with the dunk.
Hey, between scoring and rebounding, Portis a major threat for this team, and he's showing it tonight.
Jerome finds Adams. Out to the wing. Denver moving it around. Here's Sensabaugh, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Here's Rollins. And the deficit down inside single digits.
That'll definitely steal away some momentum, stripping them of the ball and then grabbing the bucket.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Adams. Adams a screen. Jerome on the wing from outside the arc. Buries it from 3. Jerome's got 6.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Here's Toure. Here's Johnson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
He could not find the mark from the free throw line in their last game.
Yeah, it wasn't his best performance at all from the stripe. He's got to put it behind him, and I know he'd like to immediate.
The free throw drops for Johnson, and Denver making a change here. And Johnson drops them both. And so it's the Denver Nuggets. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
It's not a huge deficit on the boards, but enough to where they're giving away possessions, and that adds up, guys.
Yeah, if they're playing a comeback.
And now, unfortunately, that does it for halftime.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Bobby Portis in his bag in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Getting underway here in the second half. Here's the 5 for David Adelman. They've got Powell. Najee Marshall is out there with Nikola Jokic. Then it's Ty Jerome, and it's Sensabaugh in at the 2. Now here's Marshall. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Saddiq Bey. Denver shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Najee Marshall taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
That free throw misses. Good on the second one. The Wizards trail by 8. Pass to Rollins. Here's Traoré. Bay finds Portis. Over Jokic. Jokic grabs the board.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Now here's Jokic. 5 on the clock. Sensabaugh. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Sensabaugh's got 5 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Well, Bay knows his team needs this from him, and he's just finding ways to get productive at the arc.
Pass to Marshall. Now Jokic, defended by Portis. And out of bounds, the Wizards will take it. And here's what the Washington Wizards schedule looks like. On Saturday, they kick off a road trip to Charlotte, where they'll take on the Hornets. And then on Tuesday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Portland Trail Blazers.
And for that game against Los Angeles, it's the second game of a back-to-back, so you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
Johnson passes to Bay. No good on the triple. And here's Powell. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Jokic. Here's Sensabaugh. Fires the three. Gets the 3 ball to go. Sensabaugh's got 5 points now this quarter.
Such a savvy passer. Jokic is patient and gets quality openings for his teammates.
Here's Traoré. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Washington, Traoré. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That one's no good.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Now here's Jokic. He's got 13, and down it goes. 2 points.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Wizards trailed by 11. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one of a kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Certain guys really make you pay for fouling them. These small forwards have been terrific from the line all year. 5th on the list, Norman Powell.
And it's clear that these guys work hard on maintaining their free throw shooting. It's why they're among the best in the league in that category.
Well, you can't get those numbers without the work, and they've posted impressive numbers, and all of them are naturally gifted shooters, but you have to add to natural ability the work required to bring it to fruition.
Yeah, great finish from Johnson, leaving no room for error with the slam.
Powell outside. Marshall outside. And it's Denver with another.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Pass to Portis. Inside. Rollins gets the bucket. Rollins has got 6.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
And here's Marshall. The 3 is up. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Bay outside. Pass to Johnson. Powell with a steal. Marshall on the wing. He's covered by Bay. Denver moving it around. Now Jokic. Here's Marshall. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 5 assists in the game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Traore. He's got 10. Bay outside. Portis down low. Covered by Jokic.
The size and length of Bobby Portis making him a problem in the paint.
Second team foul.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Nuggets.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
Both free throws good from Portis. Denver leading by 13. That one's good from Powell. On the assist from Jerome. Powell's got 15.
Coming out of the break red hot. I mean, they have yet to miss a shot.
There's a screen by Johnson. Bay passes to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Good work between the teammates that time, leading him perfectly.
Denver's gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Here's Powell. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 17.
When Powell's got his stroke going, he can drop a lot of shots on you in a hurry. He's a big-time point producer.
Bay with a screen on Powell. Pass to Bay. And stolen by Jokic. Here's Marshall. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Marshall's got 11 in the second half.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
Traore for 3. Can't get it to drop.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Powell passes to Jokic. Here's Marshall. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
3-point field goal.
Jokic has got his 7th assist here tonight. Washington with the ball. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. For 3, Powell. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Johnson. Washington again can't hit.
If he were just a touch more efficient tonight, I think the score would look a lot different.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. Pass to Portis. Over Jerome. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Portis has got 19 points.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Commissioner Silver talked about health, and he said that some of the injuries that our young players are experiencing are overuse injuries. In earlier eras, players in school participated in different sports depending on the season. He said perhaps a return to that approach is warranted. Back over to you guys.
Interesting thought. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Portis for three. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Powell. Here's Sensabaugh. Powell, a screen on Portis. Marshall outside. Clock at 6. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Assist goes to.
And that's now 17 points for Nikola Jokic. For Washington, they've gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Pass to Johnson. Unloads from 13. And it's Portis. That time on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 assists now tonight. The Nuggets lead by 21. Jokic the screen. Here's Powell. It's rebounded by Washington. Portis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Bay inside. Marshall's there. Lets it go from 11. Rebounded by Denver. Down low. Jokic gets the bucket. Jokic has got 6 points in the quarter.
Jokic just shrugging off the contact made that shot look a lot easier than it really was.
Pass to Portis. Stolen by Jokic. Here's Jerome. Here's Sensabaugh. He's covered by Bay. Jerome. 3-pointer off the mark.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Rollins passes to Bay. Johnson with it. Picked up by Powell. Portis with a screen on Powell. Johnson for 3. He buries it from 3. Johnson's got 11 points.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first. Defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
DC family, let's welcome your Wizards Youth Dance Team to the floor.
Denver will go for a different look here. Bagley's checked in for Marshall. Payton comes in for Norm Powell. LeVert's checked in for Sensabaugh. And Hayes is subbed in for Jerome. On defense, Washington. Here's Payton. Sends it home from three-point land. Payton's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. For Washington, they've gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Pass to Klingon. Here's Abaji, guarded by Payton. 5 to shoot. Back to Klingon, and stolen by Jokic. And Denver pushing it up now. Payton, passes to Bagley, and he'll take a trip to the line for two. Clearly got fouled on that shot. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
And guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. I mean, he was really in a funk, and it lasted all season.
2 shots.
First one falls. Rollins, he's checked in for Washington. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Washington has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Back to Klingon. Fires for 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. The Nuggets shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. LeVert passes to Hayes. Bagley sets a screen. Now Hayes. Still no points. It's rebounded by Washington. Klingon's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the inside. And it's Lopez with the jam.
The big fella with the big finish. Lopez rocking that rim.
Hayes with it. Pass to Jokic. He shoots it. And again, it's Denver missing. Here's Rollins. He's defended by Hayes. Here's Abaji. He's got 5. No good with the triple. And here's Hayes. To the middle. It's intercepted. Here's Rollins. No good. Would have counted had it gone. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. The Nuggets on top, delivering the blowout. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We've got Donovan Klingon, and it's Rollins in at the point guard position. That's the group for Washington right now. Adams finds LeVert. Outside Bagley. Denver moving it around. The 17-footer. It's rebounded by Washington. Here's Jang. Rollins passes to Lopez. And the bucket is good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Powell. Outside Bagley. Pass to LeVert. Launches a 3. Jang pulls it in. Wizards trail by 20. Here's Rollins. Lets it go. And it's Washington with another.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And Denver shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. Powell passes to Payton. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Rollins. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Rollins has got 4 points now in the quarter. Denver leading by 18. Pass to Bagley. Powell outside. Here's Adams, guarded by Klingon. The rebound by the Wizards.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Out to the right wing. Whitehead passes to Lopez. Here's Jang. Sinks the tray. Jang's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Now here's Adams. He's closely guarded. Outside Bagley. Pass to Payton. And here's LeVert for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Guys, that's a cold-blooded answer from deep. LeVert takes smart shots and knows his range.
Oh, got a piece of it. In transition, here they come. Powell for 3, and another 3 for Denver.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Out of bounds, it'll be Wizards ball.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Jang. And a switch here also for Denver. Jokic is checked in for Adams. Here's Rollins. Pass to Klingon. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Here's Rollins. Shot clock at 6. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it. And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Portis a screen. To the wing, right side. Payton with a steal. Outside Bagley. Out to Powell. The 3. The shot off that time.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Rollins. Portis with a screen on LeVert. Takes it inside. Portis, the pass to Whitehead. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Klingon. Nice shot from the wing. Denver leading by 19. Deflects the pass. Now here's LeVert. Inside.
Washington foul. Brook Lopez. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Nuggets, Marvin Bagley III. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And they tell players, your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less, Grant.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy. You know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Bay, he's checked in for Lopez. Johnson comes in for Klingon. Traore comes in for Whitehead. The Wizards trail by 21. Bay outside. Johnson a screen on Bagley. Here's Bay, and it's rejected. And he gets it back. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Rollins. And it's Bagley with a rebound. Bagley's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Powell. Jerome outside. Bagley sets a screen. Now here's Jokic. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Traore for 3. Tries to keep it alive. And he gets it back. Jokic against Portis. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Powell passes to Jokic. Denver moving it around. Here's Bagley. The Nuggets with another miss. And so it's Bay who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. Pass to Traore. Outside Johnson. It's Portis, high post. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
5th personal foul.
Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering. But there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
And he can't get the first one. And Denver making a change here. Marshall's checked in. And he's good on the second. And Clark, for decades now, we've seen the Western Conference have the upper hand. Any reason you can fathom?
Not really, other than the tide shifts on occasion based on who the players are on teams in each conference. Maybe some of that frontier spirit coursing through, although I don't quite believe that as a major factor. One thing you see in the West, though, a lot of smaller market teams, and historically they've done a good job of how they run those clubs.
The Nuggets lead by 20. Pass to Bagley. Here's Powell from downtown. And the foul on Marvin Bagley. That's his first foul of the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Jokic is checked in for the Nuggets. Here's Traore. Pass to Johnson. Out to the right wing. Portis the screen. From deep, 6 on the shot clock. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jerome's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He managed to knock down 1 triple in the first half, but nothing since then.
Back to Powell. Jokic with a screen on Johnson. For 3, Powell. Again, Powell missing. Washington has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. Portis' shot is off.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Now here's Jerome. Defense is right there. Powell outside. Jokic with a screen on Johnson. Shot is up. It's hauled in by Portis.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
They finds Portis. Over Jokic. Washington again can't hit.
Rough start for him for sure. He needs to make a shot just to gain some confidence.
It's Powell on the wing. And Powell with the stuff.
Rising to the rack, Norman Powell, folks. That dude will punch it on you.
Here's Rollins. Pass to Portis. Yep, that one goes. Portis has got 24 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Jokic. Oh, great D that time from Portis. Bay outside. Pass to Rollins. Here's Traore. Now here's Portis. Covered by Jokic. Jerome outside. And here's Jokic. Defended by Portis. And Jerome the bucket on the assist by Jokic.
When you get looks from there, you're doing a lot right.
Well, you look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
The slam from Portis, impressive. Using that size around the rack.
So it's Denver now, following the bucket by the Wizards. Pass to Jerome. The 3-ball. Drills it from deep. Jerome's got 5 points in the quarter.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Here's Traore. Now Portis, covered by Jokic. Portis' shot is off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Nuggets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Nikola Jokic.
The way he saw the floor was quite special. I mean, he served up a ton of room service dimes.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Bagley's checked in for Marshall. Payton comes in for Powell. LeVert's checked in for Sensabaugh. And Hayes is subbed in for Jerome. And Jokic drops them both. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Najee, he's checked in for Bagley. And the free throw, no good. Denver has gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth. Hayes, the pass to Jokic. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And the 7-footer falls.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Now here's Bay, beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Hayes with room to shoot. He goes up again. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
One shot.
And Jokic no good on that one.
A multiple MVP winner. I mean, the former second-round pick Jokic continuing to add to his legacy.
Now here's Hayes. The D's right on him. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Nikola, congratulations on the win. What does a win like this say about your team?
I mean, we are looking for each other. We are finding it. When we start playing like we're supposed to play, we are really good. So hopefully we're going to continue to play like this.
Thanks, Nikola. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.